What's up, everybody? This is Cam, aka the Honky Tonk Hair Machine for the Rugged Revival. And who am I with today?
Sunny Ward. And
Sunny
thanks
Ward. Thank you
yeah.
so much for joining me. Hey, so I like to ask this first question because I feel like it kind of gives us like a peek behind the curtain of who you are. So, if you don't mind, tell us, where are you from and what was life like for you as a kid?
I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, and I lived there till I was about 12. And then my mom married my stepfather, and we moved to Los Angeles. Well, also before I was 12, I also spent a lot of time in Detroit, Michigan, living with my grandmother on and off. And then also at some random point, me and my mom lived in Denver, Colorado.
Right on, right on. So I think you put a lot of that into your music. You know, you have very heartfelt music. So when did you start picking up the banjo?
I didn't really start trying to play banjo till I was like, I want to say like 23 or 24 or something like that. Um, I had a busker friend of mine. Like, I used to busk on the Venice Beach boardwalk, and then I met this kid, Emore, from New York, that was busking out there, and we would jam together, and we became friends. And at some point, he sold me his banjo because I was always interested in playing banjo, but I never had one. So I think I was like 23 or 24 or something when I bought a banjo for my friend, and then I saw, like, literally, like, right behind me, that one right there that says
Awesome.
Unity. That's the one I bought for my friend Emore, and then the other one is like a more recent one I've gotten. I wouldn't say that I actually know how to play banjo, but banjo players have told me that I shred. So, like, I don't know where I'm at with the banjo, but people that play banjo tell me that I'm good at banjo. But I also, if you tell me to play a chord on the banjo, I can't play it. Like I'm still kind of learning about it. I have this really cool book that's like uh it's like Beatles songs transcribed for banjo that I've been going through for like the last like 7 years, where I have learned some of it and stuff, and like it's hard for me to memorize chords
Mm.
because I just only know guitar, but it's like I can't memorize shit, but I do think I kind of slap on banjo, like, low key,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I've been following you on social media for a while. I've seen you tear it up on the banjo before. So you've gone from like a busking type of stage, and then you've moved to playing live in venues and on big stages. When did you start playing your original music live?
I started playing original music live with my first band, Annis Kings. Like, that was just started by me and my best friend in ninth grade, and like we were like just high school kids that we were playing punk shows, the high school kid punk shows. Like, so we were playing at like all ages venues in LA, and like the first place we played was a cafe called, I almost want to say the Talking Stick. It wasn't the Talking Stick. That's a different cafe, but Tribal Cafe, which was in downtown LA, and it was just a place that like let teenagers like put on events and stuff, and it's like, and then we played also at the Smell, which was like a punk club that was an all ages club, but like we just relied heavily on like any venue that allowed teenagers to put. And that's the thing that like people don't really think about. It's like there's a lot of young people making music, but there's not a lot of like places for them to play shows. Like it's like teenagers cannot put on a show at a bar, you
Right.
know? Like so like we just played at the places that allowed us to play, and we got in touch with like really cool like older folk punk bands. I don't know, but that was my first band, Anus Kings. Like we just put out a couple days ago on all music. Like we just put out like our second record because we only had things on Bandcamp, so now we just like are slowly releasing everything to all. I don't know.
Yeah, all the streaming platforms.
Yeah,
Yeah, right
but
on.
I don't know. But that like, but like me and Brian were like 13 when we started first playing and stuff, and it's like I just saw Brian wearing a Black Flag T-shirt my freshman year in high school, and I was like super into Bad Brains, and like he was like a Mexican kid, and then like it was just like the black and the Mexican punk rockers of the high school, like automatically just we just became best friends, and it was just automatic.
It's the best thing, like with like band shirts. You know, you see somebody in a shirt that you like, you're like, you're my people. You're coming over with me now.
I think when you're a teenager, it's like the bands that somebody likes is like now like I can appreciate a lot of things about what people listen to for different reasons, and I may not identify with it, but I appreciate it. But I think when you're a kid, it's like Black Flag, Bad Brains, like it's like
Yeah.
this is my this is my religion. Like I think when
Right.
you're a teenager, what you listen to is your religion.
Yeah, you're looking for your tribe, you know, and like your identity. You're like,
Like
oh, well, like,
you're going through puberty. Like music is the most important thing to you. Like
that's right.
eat it. Like
So with you playing, you know, you do a lot on stage. You're singing, you're playing guitar, you're playing banjo, and you're trying to put on like an entertaining show. What are some of the biggest challenges you face when doing all three of those things at the same time?
well, I've never played banjo on stage.
Oh, okay.
I would like to do that maybe for the first time this year. The reason is because banjos are so sensitive that I literally am afraid to travel with them. Like and I've never traveled with two instruments before. So like just me getting my guitar through an airport, I
Mhm.
can't even imagine trying to also have a banjo. Like I know like there are $1,000 guitar cases and banjo cases I can buy to like
Sure.
put them to I
Yeah, like flight cases and stuff.
yeah,
Yes, it's a
I would
lot.
like to have those, but like I don't, and like I can't. Like if I was playing banjo in my set, it would only be a couple songs, so I can't like bring a banjo and a guitar unless I'm driving. Like I can't like,
Yeah, there's a
but
singer
I
out
would like
here.
to try to do that.
There's a singer out here, Joanna Wacker, and she plays banjo and acoustic in her same set. And she's like, "Yeah, I have to schedule these songs in a way where I'm doing like three, four banjo songs and three, four acoustic songs, so I'm not constantly going on and off with it.
Yeah.
It's a lot to juggle." So I think you and I come from like a real similar background, growing up punk, getting into folk and country. Who are some of your favorite country artists slash folk artists, and who are some of your non artists that have inspired you the most? I see you got a conflict flag. Is that a Gizm picture up there,
Yeah. What do you mean by non-artist?
or not non country or non folk artists?
I don't listen to country. I don't I like don't like I feel like the only people that can be considered country that I'm really truly inspired by is like Gillian Welch and Dave Rawlings. And
Cool.
then I love Hank Williams. I will say that. I love Hank Williams. I love Johnny Cash, but I don't consider myself like a country fan. Like I like like I feel like the country that I like is the same shit that like musicians like. Like like I can name 5 jazz artists that I fuck with. I can name the same for any genre, but I wouldn't consider myself somebody that's like deeply invested in country. But I do. It's like it did really move me the moments that I was into that shit. Like Johnny Cash for sure is like somebody that's in my heart. Like Johnny Cash is like in my heart. And
Hmm.
and I think that's more like for music it's like when I say in my heart, I mean the same thing for Public Enemy. It's like it doesn't genre is not
Yeah. Right.
I would say Johnny Cash is one of the only country artists that's in my heart.
Hmm.
Like I've cried to that shit. Like
Yeah.
but for like acoustic music, like Elliott Smith, but no, but Gillian Welch and Dave Rawlings are like they are actually like the foundation of my guitar playing because like I grew up trying to imitate them as two people and I didn't know they were two people.
Hmm.
I actually thought they were one person playing guitar. So everything that I play is based on me trying to imitate them thinking they were one person.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
So like I've been playing both of their guitar lines at the same time since I was a kid. And I still do like I don't like play their covers like in my live set, but like when I was a busker, I
Hmm.
played a lot of their songs and I was playing both of their parts.
Which
And
says a lot about you. That's
I
hard.
just thought it was like normal. But it's like I also love Chet Atkins. I will also say Atkins is in my heart as a guitarist, like because like the rotating bass lines and the playing the lead at the same time, like I'm completely obsessed with, and like Chet Atkins, like not just Chet, but like a lot of the old blues guys, like Mississippi John Hurt and even like Elizabeth Cotton and shit, like I was so obsessed with that shit where it's like I don't even know if I even like blues and country. I just like the guitar work. I just like
Hmm.
the idea of playing a lead and a bass line and like how you have to trick yourself into playing those lines. Like when I learned Freight Train by Elizabeth Cotton, like I like how it's like a math problem.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't make sense to play these things at the same time. Like I'm obsessed with that shit. That's why I love Chet Atkins because I'm like the first time I heard him play Mr. Sandman, like I was just like, how the fuck did he play? Like it's just like I love the and it's like a lot of times like when people cause like when I was like a teenager, like I was super like just a hardcore punk rocker, like just hardcore. And then like when I started getting really into blues and country and like just like people were like, "What the fuck is happening?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm punk, but like I'm a guitarist before that shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand how the fuck he's playing that, and I'm obsessed."
Yeah.
Like, and I got obsessed. I was like, I'm listening to Mississippi John Hurt. Like, I'm not like, yeah, I'm still punk, but like, I'm a guitar player too, and
Yeah.
I don't understand how he's playing that.
Yeah.
It's
It's
and,
crazy.
and then there became like a weird divide with me and my friends because like I got bored. I was like, bro, like I love punk rock, but like everything's power chords
Yeah.
And I'm like, trying to like expand as a guitarist beyond that. Like
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with like I'm not punk. It's like punk is not it's not as like guitar complicated as Chet Atkins, and I like Chet Atkins now.
Right. Yeah.
Your
The discharge riff.
songs are
They're
about.
not challenging.
I'm like I want to be like, but I always use guitar as a way to like meditate. So
Mhm.
like I didn't think of it as like to me it was like you're supposed to always be playing something you can't play, like trying to fucking expand,
Yeah.
like
Elevate.
like like I'm a shitty guitarist because there's so much more shit that I want to be able to play. Like, but it really takes just like it's meditational. Like it's meditational, and like there's nothing in any of the hardcore music that I listen to that I can't play. But there's forever Chet Atkins records I can't play. There's forever like Mississippi John Hurt I can't play. Like
Mhm.
I don't know.
That's how I feel when I listen to someone like Leadbelly when they're playing those bass lines and they're walking
It's
them.
fucking insane.
Yes,
That shit's
it is.
insane. Like any old blues shit, if you try to play it, like even if you like get the tuning right, like the should be detuned. Like it's
Yeah.
not drop D, it's like lower than that. Like some of the
Uh,
shit, it's like all over the place. But it's like just fucking try to play. Like if you try to play that shit, you'd be stuck on that for fucking weeks, dude. Like that. Like there's no punk shit that I couldn't play within a day.
yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
This is what it is. But that's not why I like it. I like it for what they're saying. You know what I
Right.
mean? I like
Yep.
the punk shit for what they're saying.
Absolutely.
Musically, I'm fucking done with that shit.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That really does. The
It's still
messaging
getting
is
me
there.
fucking amped though because of what they're saying.
That's right.
But musically, no, I want Chet Atkins and Leadbelly. Like I
That's
want
right. So you've done a lot of touring. Is there anywhere you haven't toured that where you'd want to go?
I don't want to tour nowhere. I don't like touring. I I like playing. Not like I'm not against anywhere or anything,
Mhm.
but it's like it's all just gigs. It's all like because it's all like inconvenient in a way. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Expensive to
really
tour.
like. I don't like being away from home. I don't like sleeping in a hotel. I don't like. I'm kind of a gym rat. Like I don't like my fucking routine being interrupted. I also don't like not knowing anyone where I am. Like I don't like being on tour sucks. I don't like being away from my partner. I don't like not having a coffee.
Yeah, your
Coffee is
routine.
coffee is really important to me. So it's like like when I'm on the East Coast and it's like I for real can only go to Dunkin' Donuts. Like that's just fuck Dunkin' Donuts, dude. They
Yeah.
fucking suck. I don't like Starbucks. I don't like anything. Like I don't like I want my coffee and I want my routine.
Yeah, I get that. So
I
I
like
really
shows. I like playing shows, but like I don't want to fucking be in another city. Like I don't like it.
so I really like how you've pulled, you've maintained a really cool punk aesthetic with your style into your acoustic show. Tell me about your favorite on-stage attire. Do you have like a go-to outfit that you like?
My favorite attires probably just shorts and my 14-hole Doc Martens and like fishnets and like my Void tank top.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen you rocking your Void tank top. That's cool. So, my friend, this brings us to the end of the road. Like I said, I like to keep it short and sweet. Do you have anything you'd like to promote? Any new music, shows, anything coming up?
Well, Anus Kings just released Days of Rain album that was made 10 years ago.
Mhm.
And then that's it, I guess. And then I have like 2 shows in Florida, but I don't know. I think Anus Kings, I would say listen to Days of Rain by Anus Kings.
Absolutely. And
And
we'll do.
by 2 teenagers, little angsty teenagers, that was somehow just our friendship was radical, actually. The more I think about it, like, especially at that time, like in LA, it's very radical for a black and Mexican kid to like be best friends and be making music together because at that time, like, we were for the kids that in LA that lived in the real LA, there was a black and brown war going on at the time. So it's
Oh
actually
wow.
like it was a gang war between black and brown people in LA at the time that me and my best friend were making records.
Yeah, just uniting the two factions there. Where can
So
we find you on the socials?
Sunny War Music, or just go to Ennis King's Band on Instagram or Bandcamp.
All right, that sounds good. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me, and we'll talk again soon.
All right, peace. All right now.
Bye, my friend. We'll talk later.